Hello, I'm Beth Ferester, and I'm here today to give you the Pulse of the Market report. And it's kind of special today where I am because I'm not with someone that's in a local business. I'm actually in a house that was unfortunately hit by the flood. And it's in Northampton Forest, the Estates section. A few weeks ago, water just came pouring down the street, and the wonderful client friend that lives here, they had put up some of the furniture as much as they could, and then they took some upstairs and had help. The amazing thing was the help that everybody came in. It was taken out eventually by boat, and you know, it was just amazing, the camaraderie and the heroes that came through and did everything to help these people that were flooding. The next phase is rebuilding or selling as is. Now, there's a lot of people in the marketplace right now who are thinking of just buying up some of the properties, redoing them, building them back, and selling them. They'd be great values for people, really great values, because insurance comes in some cases. A lot of people had flood insurance. Those who didn't are depending on FEMA, but that's what some people will do. Some will build it back, some will stay in it. The other thing is that you've got to be careful of these people who come around wanting to do the work for you, because some of them are really trying to rip you off, to be real blunt. And you want to be careful of who you use. At Beth Ferester Company, we have a list of contractors that you can trust. And you can call us or write us on email, and we'll give you this list of people. People that we have trusted over the years are the only ones that we would trust to come in and do work like this. So after that, the three options are sell as is, build it back and live in it yourself, or build it back and sell it. Now, some of the houses, for example, the one next door is for sale and was for sale, but it didn't flood. So it's amazing, and the 500-year flood thing is something that I think is just a myth, because 500-year floods seem to come around more often than 500 years, I'll tell you that. So that's something that we're all going to have to be aware of and try to get together and look to the future of what we're going to do to avoid these things from happening again. But the other thing I want to talk to you about today is the market and what's going to happen. Well, people are forecasting, and the Chronicle and the Wall Street Journal and everybody else have statistics already on how houses are selling after the flood. Well, they don't know how houses are selling after the flood, because the houses that are selling, which means closed, are ones that were pending beforehand. So those statistics aren't out yet. People are throwing around 20% devaluation. Maybe so, maybe not. Our whole areas, you know, do they have a stigma now because they flooded? Probably so, but do we know yet? No. So all of these things, we have to keep watching and seeing what's happening, and don't take any, you know, quick advice, and don't jump into something quickly or believe what everybody's saying. It's going to take us several months to dig out of this and see where we are, and then it's going to take years after that. But at Beth Ferester Company, again, we have our pulse on the market, and we know what's happening, and we're ready to help all of y'all. And this particular house is a State Section, Northampton Forest. It's a beautiful house, but now basically we're thinking of selling this one as is. So it's here, it's in a lovely community on the golf course. Call us today for advice if you need advice on anything regarding the flood or just the general market. And then call us if you're interested in buying any of these properties like this. Thank you today for joining me for the Ferester Pulse on the Market. See you next month.